Hello, good evening, and welcome to Elijah's Space. My name is Elijah Bible Tasowe. I like to be called Elijah St. Phillips. I'm from Edo Delta. And what my page is all about, my page is simply all about healing, healing from painful experiences, healing from trauma, healing from heartbreaks, and healing from just healing in general. But basically focused on emotional, psychological, and mental healing. I'll be talking about trauma today, what trauma means, the meaning of mental health, and mental re-evaluation, and the usefulness of self-examination. Please, you have to forgive me. I'm a Nigerian, please, and pidgin English is one of our things that we do a lot. So I'll be mixing pidgin and the normal English here. So I'll be talking about trauma. What does trauma means? Trauma, I'll be using in my own terms. Trauma simply means a sum total of all the painful experiences you've gone through as an individual or as an entity right from childhood that you've not healed from as a person or as an individual. Now, the interesting thing about trauma is this, right? Trauma starts the very day you are born. You get your mental cycle starts the very day you are born. Now, what determines this is the type of family you are born into. If you are born into a family that is filled with love, or a family that is that's filled with pain, probably betrayal, maybe you were born in pain and out of pain and all that, and then the moment you are born, your mental journey starts. This place is hot. Your mental journey starts, and it starts from there. You start growing, your experiences start accumulating. The ones you don't address, the ones you don't heal from, they keep accumulating, and then till you become an adult. And these things later reflects in your decisions in life and the way you react and respond to life, regardless, due to what you've gone through that you've not actually healed from. Mental health simply means the sum total of your psychological and emotional states. The sum total of your psychological and emotional states per time. Now we can see someone and say this person is mad because the person's mental state is not normal. Probably you have some symptoms that you've seen, person talking to themselves, behaving irrationally and all that. Some of these things can happen randomly to a person, probably due to stress and all that. Everybody has different strengths and different weaknesses. Our mental strength and our mental capacities cannot be the same, right? Some of us are naturally strong. Some of us are not that as strong as everybody. Some of us, the things we've been through, if somebody else goes through them or go through them, the person will die. Honestly speaking, that's very plain and very honest, and I don't mind being called out, so I don't really care. So about 60 to 70% of the average Nigerian family or the average Nigerian parents need therapy. 60 to 70% of the average Nigerian parents raising a child in this country need therapy. I take things very personal when it comes to children. because I love children a lot. I love kids a lot, especially babies. I love babies a lot. So here's the thing. Now, as a Nigerian, growing up in a Nigerian home, one of the things I knew that I needed the moment I become an adult, or that I needed to grow up to become that adult that would have protected me as a child. I needed to grow up to become that adult that would have protected me as a child. Now, why did I say that? A lot of us will not admit the kind of environments where we grow up and the kind of things we've gone through. We will not admit and we will not come out to talk about it because we've not healed from it, and then because we're still carrying bodies inside. So we really don't want to share our experiences. We really don't want to share our pain. What you don't expose will not heal. And pain and sin thrive in secrecy. Yes, pain and sin thrive in secrecy. The moment you cover an injury too much, it will never dry up. It will not dry. A cut, once you cover it for too long, it will not dry. It will come to a point, even the doctor will tell you to open it up to dry. Right? So when we talk about mental health, there is always need for you to reevaluate yourself mentally. There is need for mental examination. There's always need for self-examination too. Sometimes you start noticing that you yourself, you don't see yourself, so you don't come off online. I'll be very honest. If you are very very self-examining, you notice that you don't come off online. And one of the reasons why mental health evaluation and self-examination is important is because it helps you know the state of your mind. It helps you know the mood you are in. If you are in fight mode, if you are in survival mode, or if you are in a state of rest. And it's very important for our kids and for children, in the sense that it's when you check your kids mental state, when you check on their emotional state, it will help you to groom your child. It will help you to know the kind of child you are having. If it's an aggressive child, or it's a child that is very very expressive, or a child that is timid. And most children grow up and reflect their environment. They grow up and reflect their environment. In fact, the things you see them do is as a reflection of the kind of environment where they grow up in. If it's toxic, or if it's a safe and a healthy space for them as kids to grow up in, you see it in their character, you see it in the way they reflect, you see it in the way they do things. Today we have a lot of timid adults that hide in the guise of introverts. Some of them have been abused, some of them molested as children, with different kind of experiences, and then today we go out as adults and then say we are introverts. I don't like to talk. I don't. Nah. Some of us are not like that. Some of us are not supposed to be like that, but because of the experiences and the things that we've gone through, we've withdrawn and hide inside our shell. My childhood was very very complicated, and I can break it into phases, and it's in phases. At a point it was kai. At a point it was like die. Yeah, at a point it was like that. I had a very traumatic childhood growing up, but thank God I've healed from them, and my healing journey has been one of my biggest wins so far. I always tell my siblings, and I always tell my very close friend, I say, at the state I am, at the level I am, or at this stage I am, if I die, I will die fulfilled. I make sure at every moment, at every point in my life, I am fulfilled, regardless of whatever I'm having in my bank account, regardless of whatever I'm doing part-time and season, or whatever goal I'm pursuing at that time, or whatever short or long-term goal I've set in place at that time. I always make sure that I'm living a very happy and fulfilled life. Sometimes I don't always have to be happy to be fulfilled. The way I've seen life to be, it's a journey, and we know the way journeys are, especially road trip in Nigeria. Some roads are smooth, some are filled with potholes, but in all of that, there are always people with you in that bus. There are always people with you in that bus. In every journey, there are always people with you, or you are going alone. And most times, even when you are going alone as a driver and you are driving through a long path, you are traveling, sometimes it will even come to your mind that, okay, let me pick up one person. That's how I see life. I'm the driver. You should see it like that. You should be the driver of your life. And then anybody you are bringing in, that you are going to allow to have access to the healed version of you as a person or as an individual, must be worth it. Don't just pick people into your life. I used to make that mistake. I'm a very emphatic person. I'm an empath by nature, and I attract a lot of broken and unhealed people. You can't be around me and be in pain and not be healed. Even when you don't tell me, I sense it. I already know that. Even when you are hiding it, I must know that something is wrong with this person. Something is not right with this person. It's something that is natural with me. It's inside. That's my nature as a person. I'm a very emphatic person, and by reason of that, I have suffered a lot. I have gone through so much in the hands of people that have allowed into my life, or that have given access into my life, or that I have trusted and called family, and brought close to me, and it has cost me a lot. This year January, I started doing a research on myself. Yeah, as an infant, I started doing the research, and I realized a lot, and thank God so far it's been very helpful, and it's been life changing, because I've realized so much that I wouldn't have suffered so many things if I didn't let so many people in, if I didn't give people so much access, if I would have just stopped being there for everybody,
and started being there for myself and the few people that that show concern and that reciprocates the amount of love and energy that I dished out. That's one of the reasons why I actually decided to start this stuff on TikTok and all that, because I realized that sometimes you don't have to let a lot of people in. People can see from afar, and the best supporters you can ever get as an individual are strangers. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that the best supporters you get as individuals, 90% of the time, strangers. Not even your family, not even your immediate siblings, but most of the time it's strangers. So stay tuned, stay with me, stay locked in, and welcome to Elijah's Space. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. I'm a student, activist, and student leader from Delta State Polytechnic, Otefoga. God bless you. Follow my page, I'll follow back. Leave a comment and let's discuss.